Hello, I'm Nick Maisie, host of the Enjoy Life podcast. The podcast is about enjoying life more by choosing our mindset, goals, and actions. Because I'm one of those people that believe that anybody, you included, you can choose your mindset. Sometimes you might be born or have a predisposition to thinking of things in a particular way, but you can be intentional with what you do and what you tell yourself to shift that mindset. You definitely can choose your own goals as well as your actions too. And when you choose your mindset, goals, and actions, you can guide your life to go in the direction that you want it to go. Well, if you listen to the podcast, and you know that's what it's all about. And that's what the material on this page is going to be too. But today, in this video, I just want to share with you about the most recent podcast episode. It's all about getting back to the basics. And there is, some basic steps that you can take to help get on track with pursuing the life that you want. And an absolute requirement of pursuing what you want. And it's the first step in the basics that I talk about in the podcast episode, which you can find on any podcast platform. You can also listen to it at nickmaisie.com, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google, Spotify, all those places. But the first step that I talk about in this most recent episode, the absolute requirement is knowing what you want. How are you going to pursue the life that you want if you don't know what it is that you want? And sometimes we have an idea up here of what we might want, but a lot of power comes in writing it down. Because when you write something down, you have to clarify it a little bit. You have to figure it out. You got to put words to it. Because up in your head, up in my head, a lot of things, oh yeah, I know what it is. Or it seems like it's clear. But when you start to write things down, then it actually kind of puts it to the test, as well as there's power when you write it down because you're seeing it. You're having to make your hand go through the motions. You're having to refine and detail exactly what you want as you write it down. So the absolute requirement when you get back down to the basics to be able to pursue the life that you want is knowing what you want. And this is really valuable, especially in today's age when, all day all we're doing is being exposed to marketing and advertisements telling you what you should want or what you need for your life in order for you to be happy. And that's just marketing. Someone's getting paid a lot of money to shift your thinking toward needing that particular thing. But let me go ahead and tell you. What you want for your life, what speaks to you and your values and who you are as a person, probably isn't that thing on the TV that's saying that this is going to make you happy. I know Super Bowl is right around the corner, and I'm looking forward to some great commercials and checking them out. But no matter the millions and millions of dollars they spend on those commercials to tell me what I need for my happiness, what I need for my life, that's not the case. They're great entertainment. But I have to determine what I want for my life. And you have to do the same. If you want to be able to guide your life to go in the direction you want, then detail exactly what it is that you want. And see, not only will it help you to get clear on that picture, but then you'll realize and be able to appreciate the progress that you make in that area. So let's just say that, family is something that's really important to you, and that's really what you want, is to be able to improve your family life. Excellent. That's a very noble thing, and that's one of the things that I want in my life. But when that's something that's truly important to you, and you detail that, and you know that, and that resonates with you, and you've written it down, and you've really gotten clear on what it looks like for you to pursue that want, then it's easier to compare other things to that. And if it doesn't match up with what you really want for your life, then you can say no to the other stuff. That's one of the things that makes it really powerful when you determine what you want for your life, is you can say no to the distractions because they're not in line with what you want and what's important to you. So what do you want? What do you want for your life? What are you pursuing, or what resonates with you? So that way you can pursue it. Write it out. Write it out. It's a good way to get back to the basics of figuring out what you want for your life That way you can then, you can set goals related to that. You can take action, and go forward. If you want more on this, as well as diving into the other, getting back to the basics so that you can pursue the life that you want, you can go to nickmazey.com/podcast. You can listen to the podcast there, like I said, or you can just Google "Enjoy Life" by Nick Mazey, and the podcast is on a whole bunch of other platforms and such like that. I hope you I hope you check it out. Hey, you can always feel free to put in the comments, what you're pursuing in your life that's really important to you. What do you want from your life? Chime in on the comments or post on this page. I'd love to hear from you. And can't wait to talk to you in the next video. Hope you have a great rest of your day and pursue the life that you want. You can take steps to go in that direction. I promise you can take small steps and you can start today. All right. Take care.